Fitness tips with Mike Rush. Fast and easy tips to get as fit as possible. Let's go. This episode is sponsored by Anchor, and Anchor is literally one of the easiest ways to make a podcast. It allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When you're hosting on Anchor, you can actually distribute to things like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and much, much more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place, and it's absolutely free. So take a moment, download the Anchor app, or go to anchor.fm to get started. Thank you so much. Don't be afraid to be really boring on nutrition. And this is something that I've been terrible with over the last several years. I've always thought the last thing I want to do is get really bored, really sick of all the foods that I'm eating. It kind of takes the zest out of life, if you will. I mean, big foodie, someone that loves to try a variety of different things, go to new restaurants, new appetizers, entrees. I mean, different, just variety. And what I found, especially when you're training, is that, I mean, variety can make it really, really tough. And sometimes you just got to be boring. And by boring, I definitely don't mean that you have to torture yourself or do things that are very, very bland, or just find like the very healthiest thing on earth and just stick to that breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But by boring, I mean taking out the guesswork. So find some stuff that you really enjoy, really like. I mean, enjoy the flavor, enjoy the meals that you're eating. But when it comes down to a week, if you think about it, you really only need maybe breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you got 3 meals, you got 7 days in a week, so you got 21 different meals. And if you're just always trying for 21 varieties of everything and really getting different ingredients, and you always are kind of spending time and energy and thought on your nutrition, it can be really challenging to do 21 plus meals. But if you find some different staple meals that are quote unquote boring, but also really delicious, really easy to make, simple ingredients, that can make all the difference between you being successful or just really wasting a ton of time and energy. So find maybe your top 5, 10 meals. That's for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and don't be afraid to use those as your staples. And again, not torture, not terrible, not bland, but really just taking the guesswork out of it to make it as easy and as simple as possible.